Hello, hello, bright blessings, one and all. Oh my gosh, I've got cards flying everywhere already. They might be the ones that we're starting with. Welcome to Ascension's Love with Alice, a return to union. Welcome to this channel. It's such an honor to be here with you as we do this angelic insight for the week commencing Monday, the 12th of April, all the way through to Sunday the 18th. So this is a angelic insight, so we're going to be calling in all angels, guides, ascended beings of love and light, included ascended masters, and we've got Serapis Bay coming right out here. I'm going to put him over on this side because he is really governing the theme of this week apparently. So Serapis Bay is all about ascension. He's about that ascension process, about us, how we're absorbing that light, our soul contracts, what we're here to do in this lifetime. Oh my gosh, we are literally getting straight into this reading because 3 cards jump straight out. So I'm going to be reading those and I'm laughing because I pulled 3 cards for myself last night and they were the same 3. And these cards have been shuffled since, but hey, we are going with it. They're in a different order, so I'm going to say that. But okay, so for this week, it's already starting out with a power. We've got Isis coming in here with magic manifesting. We've got Archangel Michael saying, please trust heaven. Just trust, you know, Archangel Michael is that protector warrior archangel, right? He usually sits in the south. He is usually seen with a beautiful blue or gold light. He's a very powerful archangel. He's that protector archangel, right? That warrior archangel. Isis, oh, you know, the goddess with 1,000 names, with 10,000 names. Beautiful energies come in, you know. I'm being drawn here to that all-seeing eye, that Ankh as well, that key to the heart space, you know, the scarab, the cobras. I'm being called and drawn to all of these symbols because I'm feeling very much that rebirth, that goddess energy, that divine feminine energy coming in for this week. You know, she's really working with the alchemy, right? Because that's what she's incredible at. She's incredible at magic, at alchemy, you know, your dreams, your visions, your goals, you know. And it's no coincidence that this week is starting off with that new moon, the first new moon of the year, right? So that's that new moon in Aries. It's the most powerful new moon that we will have this year because of that fire energy, because of that incredible energy. And if you've not yet seen the video that I did on the new moon in Aries, please do check it out. It's also on my channel. I will try and link it in the comments below if I remember. Otherwise it'll be the last video that I posted, I think. But such a powerful start. And then we've got Holy Spirit coming in at the end. Whew. And you know what? The past few weeks, we've really had that Christ-like energy being really strong, that feminine Christ and the Christ-like grid, so the divine masculine and divine feminine. But look here, we've got this bird going headfirst into this chalice here. Expect miracles is being said to us, and look how wide these wings are spanning. And you know, all 3 of these have wings, and apart from Michael being red in this deck rather than blue, you know, they've all got blue wings as well, which I find really fascinating. That blue, what does that blue mean to you? That blue to me is, you know, that communication, that strength, that courage, that fire, that regalness, that royalty as well, right? But what's really fascinating here is that, you know, however you've started the week off, or however you not even started the week, however you started the month off, however you started the energetic year when the sun moved into Aries, we've got that energy coming in right now. I'm feeling very called to say, whatever you've been doing, it is now time to really, you know, it's now time for you to step on that highest timeline, for you to literally rise up, right? All the work, all the energy, all the light you've been taking in, it's getting assimilated now. It's getting really integrated now, which is really profound. It really is. So I'm finding that so fascinating, because what a trio to start off here, you know. And this is drawing us back to those mystery schools as well, that mystery school knowledge. And I am just gonna put this out here as well. You know, we have the Rebirth in the Goddess course. It's a 6-week course. It's an incredible on-demand course, so it doesn't matter what time zone you're in. But we have that launching this week, and it's already really profound. If you are looking to really stand and anchor in your divine feminine light and your sovereignty, be empowered, be that lioness, with that raw, but also being able to really weave through time and heal aspects of your feminine energy that you didn't even know were wounded. I'm being called to just drop that comment in there, you know. Reach out and drop me a message, right? Or send me an email. That is linked in the description box below already. But if that calls to you, oh my gosh, jump in. Whether you're male or female anatomy, we all have that divine feminine energy, but she is coming in so strong. She's coming in so strong at this start here. And then with Archangel Michael protecting her, right? So that divine feminine energy is being protected by the masculine here, being protected by God, by heaven, which I find really interesting. So I want to know how is this, like, how does this impact our week though? I want to know that. I bet you guys do as well. I know I definitely do. So we're going to call on the dragons here. How are these energies, how are we going to get impacted? We've got air and fire. So yeah, we've definitely got that that Aries energy still going very, very strong at the start of the week here. And that air energy allowing that that inspiration, that element of air to really blow through and clear old beliefs, clear old patterns. And air also brings in that that prophetic aspect as well. I don't know if you guys knew that. I didn't know that until recently. But air also brings through that prophetic aspect as well. So prophecy and oracle. So, you know, whatever it is that you're focusing on, whatever your visions are right now, you know, focus on the best possible outcome, because that is literally manifesting like crazy right now. It really, really is. We've got the golden solar dragon helping you stand within that masculine power. And look, it's right under Michael here. So this is that that central sun, right? That's about reprogramming your DNA from desecration, distortion to sovereignty and sacred. You know what I mean? This is about really integrating those light codes. Those light codes we've been receiving for weeks upon weeks upon weeks upon weeks are starting to integrate this week, right? Starting to integrate. So we are getting told to be creative, right? And you know what's really interesting about this air and fire dragon coming in under Isis is that, you know, this fire that is within us all, it's not, you know, it's both masculine and feminine energy, right? This creativeness, you know, because when you have fire mixed with air, that's like eruption, right? And this is all about, you know, like allow the excitement, the enthusiasm, the focus, the drive that you have at the start of the week to carry you through and to really, really, really help you be creative. Because when we are more creative, we are allowing that manifestation to really physically take place, not just energetically, right? So that's going to be coming in as a theme this week as well. What else? How else are we going to see these energies play out this week? Fire dragon. Yeah, so there may be at the end of the week a lot more light codes coming in. I think we have the Lyrans. Look at this source dragon coming in under at the bottom of the deck. Trust in heaven, Holy Spirit, expect miracles. You know, source dragon. We've got a lot of this divine energy, this really high divine energy coming in. This ascension energy. It's going to be a big week for ascension codes. So if we thought last week was interesting, if we thought last week was powerful, if we thought last week was tumultuous with all the light coming in and all the shadows being illuminated, the fire dragons are just reminding us, hey, we are here, calling us because you're going to need us, right? Because that energy is going to carry on through, because the more the fire burns and transmutes and purifies, the more things it also finds, right? The more light comes in, the more shadows get illuminated. And it's our job to receive ourselves. It's our job to witness ourselves, to witness our ego, to witness our inner child, to witness our inner bully. Oh yeah, that's a powerful phrase, hey, to witness our inner bully and show love to that ego, inner child, inner bully, because that's all it wants. That's all the shadow is. The shadow is an absence of love. There is such an emphasis right now coming through on that, you know. What challenges, I want to know what challenges we might have. I'm going to use a different deck of cards here for this. What challenges may we have this week? Let's have a look at tangible challenges. What may come up for us? What may be challenging us this week? Okay. Mirror, yep. Oh, got quite a message about that. Imrana. And you're already doing it. Playtime as well coming out. Okay. So what challenges may we have? Oh, wow, that sun is just beaming through the window so brightly. I'm literally being like... I literally have so much sun just like beaming into my eyes right now as I'm recording this, and I'm like, where did you come from? And I'm like opening my heart space to it, my face and my heart to it through the video, because, you know, let's be real, this is real life. Anyway, so we've got mirroring coming in. This is going to be a challenge for many people. The want to point the finger, right? The want to point the finger is going to want to come through. Let's just talk about mirroring just for a moment. There's two sides to it, right? Whenever someone is attacking, whenever someone is disrespectful, whenever someone is kind of grumpy or whatever, there is the aspect of that is, you know, that is their shit. Sorry, that is their stuff. That is their junk. That is their stuff. it's not about you, absolutely. But the other part of mirroring is they are also showing you a deep shadow side of you that you perhaps have not seen before, that that is being reflected. And you may not act like this, you may not think like this or feel like this, but somewhere within you there is that energy, because we all carry that same energy. Because when we want to move into that unity consciousness, there is no good versus evil in unity consciousness. There is just love, and where there is absence of love, we see the other person as ourselves, right? So if we are being triggered, if there is mirroring happening here, if we are being put through a test or through initiation or anything like that, then it's really important to you know, take a step back and just kind of recognize that, you know, it's not necessarily your stuff that they're showing you, that's their stuff, that's not a reflection on you in that way. But to take it to the next level, how can you find such compassion and unconditional love for that person to the point where not that you're not disinterested, what's the word? I forget the word. The word's not coming through. But not from like a, you know, I don't care type of attitude. Go away. But more kind of like, okay, how can I respond in unconditional love here? And that's the tricky bit, right, guys? That's the $1 million question. How can I respond in unconditional love here? You know, how can I see this from their perspective? And that is how we do it. How can I see this from their perspective? Put yourself, literally project yourself into whatever is triggering you to help you find the unconditional love. That's if you want to heal, right? That's if you want to heal it, you know, quickly. And that's a big step for a lot of people. If you're watching this, that might be too far for you. That might be like, I don't get it, or oh, that's what you know, you may think that you already do that, but unless it's actually healed, you know, it'll continue to show up, right? Because that's unity consciousness, right? You know, we all carry every shadow of the earth within ourselves, right? We do, and we create our reality based on that. At the same time as well, we're being shown this Imrana card here. This is all about where are you heading to, where are you going to, where do you want to journey to, right? But look, there's water here. There's a theme of water coming in through all of these cards. Water can be that emotion, that spirituality. But what I'm seeing here is that, and especially in the country that this is being recorded in, the country, we're in the UK, and the UK comes out of lockdown this week, right? That perpetual kind of in and out. But what's really fascinating is that, you know, you are being encouraged to explore, to journey, to not just physically go out and experience and be at one with nature and just go and explore and all of that, but also kind of, you know, you've got to wade through the waters, right? There is going to be that collective energy that's out there. There is going to be challenges out there. There is going to be people triggering you out there because they've been sat with their shadows and no one to kind of mirror them through the process as well, right? This is all kind of like, it all goes round and round. If we've been sat indoors and people haven't been getting out and haven't been continuing life, then we can get to a point where, you know, we haven't had the mirrors, right, to actually do the shadow work, you know, or it may be level up, right? You know, you're receiving more light coming in, you are protected, you are doing alchemy right now, you are manifesting right now. But at the same time, because you are accessing such a higher stage of light, right? It's kind of like the Aries coming into the fire, right? That's the energy coming in here. So it's illuminating more, right? It's illuminating more, so you do have to wade through it, right? You have to wade through it. But that's why these fire dragons were here, right? To call them in to help access the lower energies around that third and fourth dimensional energy that they can help burn up with their etherical flames, right? And then we've got, you know, you're already doing it. So there could be an aspect of overthinking coming in here. Let's see. We've got an Aries moon right now, Aries new moon. Oh, what's after Aries? Oh, I don't remember. Is it Taurus? I don't recall. Anyway, by the end of the week, it's going to move probably into... I should know this off by heart. Are we moving into a Gemini moon at the end? Anyway, the reason why I'm trying to discern that is because sometimes, or not sometimes, but a lot of the time, the challenges are in the subtle bodies, right? And we know that the sun helps influence and inspire the driving force, the physical aspects of life, right? That divine masculine energy. But then the moon helps with the subtle bodies, the emotional body, the spiritual body, and that's often where the challenges come from. This is all subtle body stuff, right? Emotion and spirituality, that's all subtle body stuff. So that's why I was just trying to kind of, and my conscious mind kind of goes out of the window when I'm doing readings like this, because it's, you know, it's coming through me. But we've got this energy of kind of like, you know, you're overthinking things a little bit. You've climbed over the rockiness. It might be a bit tumultuous at the start of the week, but then by the end of it, look, whew, you're already doing it. It's all good. You know, keep going, you know, tout droit, right? Straight on. Keep going forward. And kind of catch yourself, right? If you find yourself overthinking things, you got to get outside again, you guys. I mean, you just got to, right? Keep going outside, keep breathing fresh air, keep centering yourself. I'm going to say it again. I say it near enough every video. Now is not a time to be drinking. If you drink alcohol, now is a really good time to give up, because the energies that are going to be utilizing the frequency of that beverage, whatever the beverage of choice is not one that is going to be beneficial in this space of time, right? In this volatile space of time. But the light is going to continue to come in and to help us ascend and to help us achieve higher, beautiful higher frequencies and higher lights, right? But if we are ignoring, if we're not taking the time that we need, if we are not sitting with the emotion, wading through it like this, if we're not looking at our triggers, if we're not doing this, if we're not completing the karmic cycle as it's coming up, because that's what's happening, is that this is what triggering and mirroring is. It's an opportunity to close down your karmic cycles. It's an opportunity to clear out the junk, right? It's an opportunity to ascend further, right? To manifest cleaner manifestations, right? Cleaner, more direct. You know, we've got Source Dragon coming in here because it's literally like tune into the infinite. It's that monad self. It's the higher overarching soul. It's the higher self, right? You know, tune into all that is. Expect miracles by the end of the week. Really, really seriously do so. Expect miracles by the end of the week. And once again, each weekend, right? Each weekend is bringing light codes. This is really important, you guys. Each weekend is bringing different light codes in. Last weekend, you know, we had the Easter weekend, right? It brought in the Christ light codes, right? The Divine Masculine and the Magdalene Christ, you know. And this weekend we have the new moon, right? That fiery energy, that business, you know, business partnership, direction, really manifesting that aspect of it. So it's going to literally like fire up our jacksies to go, okay, what direction do you want to go? Which timeline do you want to jump on? If you want to go on your highest path, guess what? You can, but it's going to be a lot of light and light coming in for shadows to be triggered, right? And that's good. That's a good thing. That's a good thing, because we are in this space of time between now and Lionsgate where it's just going to get more intense to really wrap things up, to really close down globally some karma that we have been accruing for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. And we're resolving it in record time, right? And oops, that's really good. We've got some archangels coming out here. So we've got Haniel coming out, which is the moon, you guys. The archangel of the moon, right? It's still about Archangel Haniel is fantastic with intuition. There's a lot of kind of... They can... how do I want to phrase this? Using your own discernment whenever there are so many powerful, beautiful, bright, pure lights out there, bright light workers, bright, incredible, awesome, wonderful people out there, and you may follow quite a few of them, right? But every single time you receive anything from anyone, myself included, you know, take it to your heart space. Does it resonate with your heart? This is how you practice discernment. Your heart will let you know if it's resonating truth or if it's feeling not. And the reason why I say that is because there were comments about the moon recently, right? But I just want to bring it back to if you are in a world of duality, if you feel like there is still good versus evil, if you still feel like shadows are not a good thing because, you know, the shadows are helping us to our own ascension. When you reach 5D consistently, there is no badness, there is no evil, there is no duality in that sense. There is only love. If you're still operating from the fourth dimension at any point, even the higher fourth, then there will still be something that you might go, that's not good. We've got to avoid that. That's false, right? And I say that just to encourage discernment to be used, because you are living your life. No one else is living it for you. It's so important to really trust and understand how to discern things. And the way we do that is whatever information we're receiving or we're seeing online or anywhere else. And this is, I'm saying this for a reason. I have no idea why, but they're bringing it through. So something may come out this week that this is pertinent to or relevant for. Bring it through to your heart space. And does your heart light up and expand with it, or does it contract and feel heavier with it, right? Especially in relation to the moon, I'm being told, right? But look, we've got the dolphins in these bubbles and everything. We've got this beautiful aquamarine light and this gorgeous, gorgeous energy. And Archangel Haniel, she's just so incredible at intuition. She's so incredible at helping you tuning into past lives as well, tuning into your own discernment, right? And I feel that this is kind of linked very much in. I don't know if there's any protests or anything happening on this weekend at the end of this week or throughout this week, but if there are, it wouldn't surprise me, because Archangel Michael coming in and Isis coming in together, they're a power dynamic. Like, I mean, in their own rights, they are powerful as, you know. Anyway, let's see who's coming in here. We've got Archangel Zadkiel coming in, so transmutation coming in massively here. Ooh, Archangel Gassissa. So Zadkiel is all about transmuting violet flame. So once again, more fire energy, but it's that transmutational energy. Got to transmute, okay? So everything that's coming in, if it's feeling lower frequency, how can we transmute it, right? How can we release it? How can we really shift it here? And, you know, we've got Archangel Gassissa, which is all about creating the solid spiritual foundation, being service to the planet. When you lead from service, literally your way is paved out for you. When you are in service, when you are leading from your heart space, when you are literally checking in with your heart at every single point of whatever you're doing, saying, being, you know, all of that, you really can't go wrong. You really can't be. And she also connects the planetary systems to Earth, right? So, and it's fascinating because last night I'm the night before I'm recording this, I was journeying somewhere. I was astral projecting somewhere, and I was being guided by my guides, by my team of light and archangels and ascended beings, Isis being one of them, and they took me to the pyramids. They took me to some of these places like Stonehenge and the pyramids and everything like that, and then I literally shot straight up through the central crystal at the pyramids up to Sirius, the ascended aspect of Sirius, right? And that's no coincidence that Isis, her planet, right, is coming in with Gassissa, who connects those planetary constellations to Earth. That's no coincidence, right? So a lot of cosmic light codes coming in. And I think we also have the Lyran meteor shower coming in this week, so that would explain as well. But Archangel Dorenka is also coming in, which is about, once again, psychic abilities and seeing through illusion. This is going to be a massive, massive week for seeing through illusion, right? So if you've been veiled in illusion, that's okay. That's okay. And you may kind of watch this and go, oh, what's she going on about when I said that? But I just say what I'm being given. But if there's been some veil of illusion that has yet to be unveiled for you, you may find that it's this week, and it can be difficult when that happens. I'm just going to put it out there. It can be, but just know that it's okay. Change is difficult, right? And this is, you know, where a lot of the triggers come in. But with Zadkiel coming in to transmute energies, alchemizing energy of Isis, Michael coming in here to protect us all, expecting miracles here with the Holy Spirit, and then all the fiery energy and intuitive energy burning up the old, you know, see-through illusion, psychic abilities, you know, intuitive. And we also have Archangel Mariel, which is once again manifesting for the highest good. Mariel governs the soul star chakra, which is where your ancient mastery lifetimes, the wisdom and the gifts from there are. So this is going to be a week of clearing up karma. This really is. This is a week of clearing up karma so that you can access even further gifts. And this is going to be karma you didn't even know you carried, right? This is going to be karma that you're just like, wait, what? when did that show up? And it might actually even blow you away a little bit. And that's good. That's good. But, you know, clear on it, right? Clear on it. And if you want help doing that, I am a quantum weaver. I love weaving through the Akashic records and rewriting those timelines and helping people do that. Or angelic guidance, right? If you're looking for some angelic guidance to get really clear on what that is and how to move forward. A lot of my sessions are actually merging, so a lot of it is very much angelic guidance plus quantum healing and soul alignment. So if any of that calls to you, do feel very welcome to reach out. I have some slots available next week. But in the meantime, I'm going to send you so much love. I want to pull one more card, but I don't have any decks of cards near me. Okay, let's see. Hold on. I'm going to pull one more. Actually, I'm just going to cut the deck. So we're just going to pull one more card from one of these decks of cards here, just to see what the final guidance is, just to kind of summarize and conclude everything. So let's see who we've got coming in. Yeah, Lord Shiva, Transcendence, right? And Paul Venetian with Grace coming in here. So this week, we got to have Grace. And Lord Shiva, Transcendence. And Shiva was a really great balance of that divine masculine and feminine, you know? But this is about rising up. Steps being given, dance with the universe, honor your inner force, rise up. This week is literally about rising up, you guys. There is no doubt about that. There is, and especially by the end of the week, there is something that's going to, like, you know, is going to get dropped somewhere. And the veil is just going to literally get thrown back by the end of the week over something, whatever that looks like. And it's going to be... and it is going to cause more of a split, but that's okay. The focus for everyone here, focus on the triggers, focus on the mirrors, and healing them and loving them and bringing grace and compassion to them, transcending them, alchemizing them, transmuting them. Call on the fire dragons. Rise up, rise up, rise up. Shed the skin, right? There is a greater thing happening this week energetically. Discernment is going to be key, especially if you want more bliss, more joy, more love, more abundance in your life. Then you want to be working with the higher frequencies here. You want to be doing that because that's where abundance comes from. That's how you manifest, right? Manifest cleanly anyway, right? As we said at the start. So anyway, lots of energy coming in here, as it has been for the past few weeks. I'm sending you all so much love. I have a wonderful new moon in Aries. I'm so excited for everyone that's enrolled on Rebirthing the Goddess. I cannot wait to see you on the live Zooms that we will have, the live check-ins, and the first class gets rolled out in a few days. So I'm really excited for everyone to go through that incredible quantum healing that is in that first session, and soul alignment and drawing down of gifts. Of ancient gifts that you have had in previous mastery lifetimes. So I'm really excited for you all for that. And if you are looking for any guidance or healing, please give me a shout. You know, it's what I do and I love it. It's amazing to be of service through this great ascension process. So sending you all so much love. I love you all so much. Have the most wonderful rest of your week and so many blessings to you. Bye for now.